Let's meet your San Antonio Spurs. At forward, number 39, Jeremy Grant. 6'10", at center, number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. 6'4", starting at forward, number 4, Jalen Green. 6'1", at guard, number 10, Darius Garland. 6'5", at guard, number 14, Tyler Hero.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Ali LaForce, our reporter. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. Taking a look at Boston, when it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
You know, for the Celtics, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2.
Let's see here. I'm not too worried about him. Don't know much about Kata. I might put Hero on him. Put Jalen on him. Okay.
Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Kata in at the 5 spot.
Look at the
San
W.
Antonio. They've got Jalen Green, Jeremy Grant out there with Wendell Carter.
We
there's Tyler Hero, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key
Jeremy had
is
a really
to keep
bad
their
shooting
teammates
game.
involved.
Very unusual for him.
Basketball.
Here's Kata, 6 to shoot, and it's going to be out of bounds.
That's off
Boston
him.
Will have another
What?
go.
Celtics ball.
Really? Darius had a bad game. Everyone just shot bad. Some questionable calls. Ingram balled out for the Cavs.
So it's Boston now. Clock is at 3. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping
fast.
ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Let's see if Jeremy has a better game here.
Garland, the pass to Grant. And he was
There we
fouled
go.
in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
We even
Taking
cut
it
to
right
5
to
and
the
then
rim,
some
and no one was there to greet
bad
him.
Easy
calls.
possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That one falls for Grant.
Great basketball
Probably had a
play
good
runs
game.
in the family for Jeremy Grant. but he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Now here's White. Back to Brown. Here's the three. And Hero grabs the board. And here's Grant from the arc. Fires the three. Boston pulls it in. Last time they met in Boston.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Grant against Brown. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Garland. He did not look good in the loss to the Cavaliers the other night.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Good.
Going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
The deep three from Hero hits a three-pointer.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Pritchard. Checking his stats.
He's having a good season. I got him on my fantasy team.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Garland. It's deflected.
God, what?
Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Oh, Carter with the block.
Hard to
You
get
must be
shots
crazy,
over
bro.
Carter Jr. With his timing and his long arms,
And
Don't lost your
love
mind.
seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
that'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jalen Green.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive
We almost
end.
stole the game.
Poking
I mean,
balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
Here's Keita. Knocked away. Stolen by
good
Hero.
steal.
Here's Garland. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Garland's got his second basket of the game. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Michael Malone.
Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early.
Jesus.
Something to watch, BA.
Allie, thank you.
Is he a shot blocker? I don't know anything about him. Seems like one.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hero with the bucket.
And Hero understands his role in this offense, and he knows when he should look to score.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard.
Jesus.
Boston, no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Garland,
God
no good.
He's
damn.
been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pritchard, the pass to Keita, and he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Garland. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Here's Brown. Pass to Hauser.
If we don't lose again,
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I want to say we'll still have the best second best.
Put a team together.
We'll
Yeah,
have
the
the.
Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard.
It wasn't a bad
in this
loss.
league.
It was.
And it's mostly because
I deserved
of
to
great
lose. Tried
draft
to shoot
picks
very well.
and great trades.
Anthony
with all the bad
Simons,
calls,
he's checked in
so.
for Hauser.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Garland, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And they pick up 2. Pritchard's got 7 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Garland. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Simons outside. Launches a 3.
Anthony.
Offensive board.
No.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Here's Garland. It's good. He's got 10.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah.
And checking out the leaderboard, you've probably been watching these guys own the glass since the All-Star break. Wendell Carter, 4th.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. Now Brown. He's covered by Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Hero for 3. It's hauled in by White. Carter, the pass to Green. No good on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Hero outside. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. San Antonio again can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, B.A., for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
The Celtics making a switch here. Minot's checked in.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite. Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected 2nd overall in 2021.
Black's checked in for San Antonio. Here's White. Shot from the inbound. And it's good on the lay-in. White's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Black. And it's rejected.
Ooh. Really?
Here's Minot. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to White. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
We also missed 3 free throws.
That one on White.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
The Spurs making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. 1:51 left in the first. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Pass to Garza. Back to Pritchard. There's the triple. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Spurs lead by 3. Screen by Capella. Here's Black. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Boston making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Now here's Simons. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Boy, Simons' jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Hero. Rebound Boston.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Really left him alone that time. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Inside, Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Garza. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Black. Garza grabs the board.
What?
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Boston out in front. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Peyton Pritchard. He's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Minot in at the small forward position. Now here's Simons.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized. But with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players. And he's become a ferocious scorer.
San Antonio trailing here. Screen by Capella. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
There's Simons with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 10. Simons' shot is good. Simons got 8 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Garza grabs the board. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pritchard, the pass to Garza. Here's Minot. He's covered by Grant. Here's Pritchard. Launches it. Kept alive. Here's Garza. Here's Minot. And another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Good grief, Capella. The rebound, my guy.
What's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Lennox checked in for San Antonio. Garland comes in for Black. Minot's checked in for Boston. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Pritchard, the pass to Garza. Here's Minot. There's Simons with a three.
Nope.
Tries again.
Son of a bitch. Oh my God.
And he lays it up and in. Garza's got his second bucket of the night.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to end.
Oh, big finish.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Oh, man. Murray not hesitating to put on a little show at the defense's expense.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the inside, Simons. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Here's Capella. And Capella slams it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Garza's shot is good. Garza's got 8.
What is Luka's rebounding number? I'm worried he might be like a 99 or something, the way he's rebounding.
Defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop it.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Ben's got to quit
Here's a look at
slapping
what's
that
coming
ball.
up for Boston.
Did like twice
On Monday,
last game.
they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Miami Heat.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Derek White's checked in for Minot.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Screen by Capella. Garland for 3. Knocks down the triple. 13 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside White. Pass to Hauser. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Green with the ball. Tipped. And they get it back. Goes back up. No good there. Good work defensively by White. Garland finds Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Garland, no good. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. They trail by 1. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the last leg of a 6-game road trip for the club. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Garza, and Minot subbed in for Pritchard. And that one misses. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
White, the pass to Simons. And he goes
Damn.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a
Got
show.
you back,
San
DJ.
Antonio leading.
Okay, come here, Anthony. I want to show you something.
Outside Murray. And DeJounte Murray is
Nah,
gonna pick up the
bullshit.
foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in
Come
this one.
on.
He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
For San Antonio, Wendell Carter.
That's
He's checked
crazy.
in for Capella. Dylan Brooks comes in for Green. And it's Hero in for DeJounte Murray. Knocks it loose. Brown against Carter. Pass to Minot. And he misses the go-ahead basket. San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
And
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He saw the lane and he drew the whistle. Hero banging through.
Fuck.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the second free
Son
throw.
of a bitch.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
He gets it in there.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
White, the pass to Hauser. Back to White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Black's checked in for Darius Garland. Garza's checked in for Boston.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Garza. And here's Simons. Brooks defending. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Cadis checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Simons. Here's White. White coming through.
Love how selfless he is setting break screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Kicks it to Hero. Takes the three. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Queta. Here's Hauser. From outside the arc. 2 shots.
God
2
damn.
leads. Off to a good start.
This
What
is
is his
just
three-pointer?
fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. No good. That would have tied it. On the wing, Brooks. Still without a bucket. Here's Carter. The kick to Olynyk. Pass to Hero. He drops it from range.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Carter's got 8 rebounds in the game. Carter, a screen on White. Hero for 3. Boston pulls it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Right wing. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. It's hauled in by Black. Hero finds Olynyk. Back to Hero. Puts up a 3.
Oh.
The shot no good.
Oh.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Tyler Hero has been on display for San Antonio. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Oh, come on. He's got to hit it. Come on, man. Fuck. It's like 9 in a row.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our break.
You look at the Celtics. They've got a plan, DNLF. I hope you guys know what that means. Nothing's guaranteed for them. They're going to have to bring it every night.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Boston Celtics.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Black in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half of Michael Malone. Here's Brooks. Pass to Harrell. And here's Grant from the arc. San Antonio again can't hit. Celtics trail by 5. White, the pass to Hauser. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Garland's checked in for Black. It's both from the stripe. San Antonio leading by 3. Harrell the screen. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely.
Celtics foul. The lead is kicked up. First personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics on D. Right side Garland. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Garland's got 15 points.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
From deep. Garland, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown with it, picked up by Grant. JB, nice finish inside.
Very
One
tight,
of the
though.
premier
Very tight.
scoring wings in the NBA. Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Here's Garland. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Well, the Celtics shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And a
Come
foul
on,
on
man.
the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Murray's checked in for San Antonio. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And San Antonio making a change here. Hero's checked in. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Anthony Simons.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
That shot wide open. Brown's got 16 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Garland. It's tipped. For the lead. Brown can't hit.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And in the second half of the season, these shooting guards have really distinguished themselves with their scoring ability. Third is Tyler Hero.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Damn.
As a 2 guard, that's what it takes to put up points like these guys do. You have to have a versatile game. You have to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
Oh, Jaylen Brown getting it done. What a move that time. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half. Outside Garland. Pass to Grant. Out to Garland. Back to Grant. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Grant's got his second bucket on the night.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
Hauser. No good on the
I think he
three.
just lets it rip.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Garland, no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. Boston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Hauser's got 12 points in the game.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Garland finds Grant. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by White. Murray, no good.
I'm missing like layups like crazy, man.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Darius Garland. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That one falls for Grant. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 16 points for him.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Black passes to Carter. Pass to Green. 5 to shoot. Green takes it to the rack.
Let me tell you this. If you got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Shot from the top of the key. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Brown's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Black. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
No good on that.
Oh, my God, bro.
Checked in for DeJounte Murray. The Celtics also with a sub. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Hauser.
What the hell? Is my controller broken?
The second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Pritchard.
I've never.
Again, Boston.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Black. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
San Antonio foul.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics lead by 3. The 3 ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
And here's Simons outside. The shot, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Oh, Green with a strong take.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Down low. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Brown. Simons got 14 points for the game. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Black. 10 points for him. The jump hook hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Black's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Now here's White. Green covering. White looking it over. Pass to Simons. Caden.
That's goaltending or
Time now to
something.
give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. The Spurs, number 1.
Back half of the year, they've been much more aggressive in creating turnovers, and their offense has really benefited.
And the Spurs making a change here. Olenek's checked in. Garza's checked in for Boston. Minot comes in for White.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board a White?
Here's Simons. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Black passes to Olenek. Now here's Green. Oh, he got hacked, but Green hits it anyway.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Minot. Back to Pritchard. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor.
Yeah.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And here's Simons outside.
Damn.
Fires hitting the triple. Simons got 7 points for the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Clarkson finds Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Floats one. Oh, he missed it. That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. San Antonio on top, up 1. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Boston trailing. On the court right now for the Celtics. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Garza in at the center position. And that one good. Here's Black. Olenek with a screen on White. Shot's good by Black. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The Spurs shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Hauser can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 3. Carter inside.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Simons outside. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Second chance shot. And that's off the glass and in.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Comes in for Olynyk, and Garland is subbed in for Green. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you for that, Allie. Poke loose. Going all the way to the rack. Hero for three. They grab their own miss. Garland looking around. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Garland's got 22.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Garland for three. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Hauser with the drive. Rebound
he missed
by San
it.
Antonio. Garland's got 4 rebounds in the game. Grant with a screen on White. Hero for three. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
They're running. Carter with it. Now guarded by White.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Some changes for Boston. Cadiz checked in for Garza. Jaylen Brown comes in for Boucher. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. And the jam by Brown.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
Carter, a screen on Simons.
Oh, God
Simons
damn.
against Garland. And he converts the layup. Garland's got 11 in the second half.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside, Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
And he's doing everything he can.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness. And he's now got the double-double.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is. Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And here's Simons outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. Garland with the ball. Grant outside for 3. Boston pulls it in. Simons got rebound number 7 tonight. JB off the back. Whoa!
Damn.
Jaylen Brown, a big-time finish.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Carter finds Grant. From outside, off the mark.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Derek White's checked in for Boston.
Number 9, Derek White.
Here's Pritchard. Queta, pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Garland. Here's Hauser. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs lead by 8. Pass to Hero. Here's Garland. 4-3. knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 14 points now in the second half.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
San Antonio with the ball. And here's Grant from the arc. And the
Thank God.
off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. Brown passes to White. Here's Hauser from the arc. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound Boston.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And Carter with the block. And they'll keep possession.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort. Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
To the inside. Cato. And that one is hammered home.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
San Antonio leading by 10. And it's Garland on the drive. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Oh, the free throw is off from Garland.
Damn.
You know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Spurs shooting 55% for the game so far. And the shot goes. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Olenek checked in for San Antonio. Outside White. Oh, that's offensive interference. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
San Antonio leading by 12.
Fuck.
Brown passes to Keita. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. San Antonio with the ball. 10-point lead. From 15 feet away. The bank shot, no good. Boston's shooting just around 45% in the fourth. And the basket by Brown.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Here's Garland. Got a hand on it. Tipped away. Outside, Brown. A minute 6 left in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
These are little nuances in Brown's game. He has become an elite scorer.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he's unable to get the second one.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's Black. Oh, they get a hand on it. White with the steal.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
At the line for the Celtics.
He's perfect from the line this time.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Second team foul.
Garland against White. Deflected by White.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Pass to Keita. To the right side. The three is up. It's hauled in by Black.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And Boston calls time here. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Outside White. The three. He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Here's Pritchard. Count it. And now they trail by just 4. Here's Garland, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Outside White. Oh, he drained it from downtown. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
They tried.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some
Those
obstacles in the game.
I don't know what's wrong with this controller.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Darius Garland.
Really a much bigger game. Damn. It's just I missed so many free throws. 7 free throws is crazy. The square button's broken.